available only from 4 hours every day in terms of this calendar. The next one is specific type of calendar which I want to talk about is called as the task calendar. Okay. So here if you look at it, I've just taken a scenario where the resource is working as per standard calendar, which means the resource is working from 8 to 5. But you might want that specific task to be scheduled only during a working time.
Mr. Sai, I would like to interrupt you.
Let me take an example here. Let me say we have a research activity to be done.
Mr. Sai,
okay? And
just a second.
Yeah.
The audio quality is really getting very bad and your voice is breaking frequently. So can you please check your network settings, because the voice is not coming very clear and it's breaking, and there's a disturbance that is coming from back as well.
Is it better now?
Can you please continue with the presentation?
Problem?
Can you please continue with the presentation, because the problem occurs when the voice is in flow.
Okay. Good. So the third task what I have added on my screen was a research activity. You can find for the research activity, I said it can start only after a document has been reviewed. So currently you can see the research is scheduled as per your project calendar, which is your night shift calendar. Okay. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to change my project calendar to standard. So you can see now my research is scheduled as per my standard calendar. Okay. Now let's say you want ideally the research to be done only during the morning time, which is only between 8 to 12. So the first step what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this task can be scheduled only during a specific working time. So the way to do it is, first I will go to the change working time button of your project, and I'm going to create a new calendar now. And the name of the calendar I'm just going to say is, let's say, research calendar. Okay. And I'm going to say this calendar, the working time is going to be only between 8 to 12 because I want the research to be done only within that time. So in this research calendar, I'm going to say Monday to Friday, it is 8 to 12 only, which means this research 4 hours per day. So once I have created my research calendar, the next step is I need to connect my research calendar to the research activity, because currently my research task is scheduled as per my project calendar. So I'm just going to double click this particular task, which brings up the task information dialog, and I'm going to go to the advanced tab where you can find there is a drop down here called calendar. Remember, this calendar what you are currently looking on your screen is coming under the task information dialog. So this calendar is called as the task calendar. So what it implies is any calendar what you select from this drop down will be used for scheduling that particular task. So whether the resource is available or not as per the working time, it will force the task to start as per the calendar what you are selecting here. So let me change my task calendar from none to research calendar, and let me say OK. Now you are able to find, now my research is ideally starting on 8 AM and it completes at 12. Okay. So you are able to see on your task inspector, the task calendar, research calendar is used rather than the project calendar. So the key point you need to remember is, we have 4 types of calendars in project, right? One is called base calendar, the other is called project calendar, the third is called resource calendar, and the last one is called as task calendar. So whenever project schedules and task, it will first search for a task calendar. So if the task calendar is set, naturally the task calendar will be used for scheduling the start and the finish date of that activity. If I have a resource calendar for that particular task, let's say row number 2, I am having a resource assigned. Naturally, the resource calendar will be used for scheduling that particular activity. Let's say if I have a task where I have neither assigned a task calendar or a resource calendar, then naturally the project calendar will be used as a default calendar for scheduling that particular activity. So coming back to my example, so in this example I've said my resource calendar is standard, my task calendar is morning. Here you are still able to see research is still done through the task calendar rather than the resource calendar. So this is what you ideally need to remember whenever you are scheduling it. So coming back to the demonstration here, so though the resource is working available 8 hours per day, but I would like the task to be scheduled only 4 hours per day. So naturally the 16 hours of effort will ideally be split across 4 working days from Monday to Thursday. But there could be a situation where you will ideally want the task to work to be done during morning time, but the resource is available only during the evening time. Okay, and let's take this scenario. What will happen now? So I'm just going to say research. As you can see, the research calendar, the morning time, that is 8 to 12, is when the research should ideally happen. So now I'm going back to my resource sheet, and currently if you look at this particular resource, its working time is 8 to 12. Okay, and I'm just going to say this particular resource, let me cancel this, maybe let me create a new resource. Okay, and let's assume that I have another resource called RAM, and I'm going to say this resource is working only during a night shift, which means when I say night shift, his working time starts at 11 p.m. and he goes back home at 8 a.m. every day, which means that this resource will not be available to do a research, because research should ideally be conducted only between 8 to 12 of this next resource called RAM to the research activity. Okay, so now let me try to bring RAM here. So the moment I click RAM, you are able to see project gives you an error in my resource calendar and my task calendar, because my task calendar is during daytime, whereas the resource is working during night time. So there is a conflict here. So when I say OK, I hope you are able to see for this particular task, research, you are able to see my task inspector now also gives you an error saying that the resources are assigned on a non-working time and the resource who is affected is RAM. And you can also see the bottom, the calendar that is used for this particular task is still research, because research, the task calendar is always given priority than the resource calendar. You can also see because of this conflict, there is a small indicator that appears on the information column that tells you that there is no enough working time between a task calendar and a resource calendar. So the only way to resolve this problem is I need to find an alternate resource to do this task, or I need to change the working time of RAM so that he is available during the research job. But in case if you want to ignore this problem for whatever reason it is, you can just double click that particular task and you can go to the advanced tab, and the place where you set the task calendar is research, you just have a small checkbox adjacent to it where it says the scheduling can ignore the resource calendars. So when you turn this option, you can see the indicator, what you got in the indicators column, that it would have automatically disappeared. But you can see for that particular task, there would be a red color segment that will appear, because the resource is anyway over allocated, because you are forcing him to work on that particular task, though that is not his working time. So the last scenario what I demonstrated was we have a resource calendar who's working on morning, okay, and let's say the task calendar which is scheduled on evening. So naturally the task calendar here will take priority than the resource calendar, and the work will be scheduled only during 1 to 5 rather than 8 to 12. So let me first summarize all the points what I just showcased to you. So let me take each scenario first. So if you look at my review document, you can see this task is scheduled as per my standard calendar.
Mr. Sai,
for
can
this
you?
particular activity, I have not
Mr.
assigned
Sai,
any
just a
resource,
second.
so the project calendar is already used.
Just a second, Mr. Sai. Can you please dial in using the phone because this
Yes,
audio is creating a problem.
Okay. Can you just give me the dial-in code, please?
Just a second.
Yeah.
I've sent you that.
Okay. Mohini, have you sent it through an email?
Just send it on the chat window.
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Hello, Mohini, are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. You can continue.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, guys, so we were just talking about the different scenarios that might we just recollected in terms of calendars. So the first option what we had was we took a scenario of using the project calendar. So in review document, you might see that on your task inspector, we have the calendar standard has been selected as the project calendar. So to understand how this work is getting divided, I'm just going to split the screen. You can see on my view ribbon, I've clicked on details, and I'm just going to change my bottom view to what we call as a task usage. So the task usage is going to give you who is going to do that activity and how long it is going to be done in a time-phased representation. So let me change it. So you are now able to see that this activity is scheduled as per your project calendar. So let me try to say this activity is not done as per project calendar, it is done as per the resource calendar. So the moment I select a resource who's working during morning, you can see that the work is going to be divided across several days. You can see that based on the resource availability or the resource calendar only the work is getting scheduled. So it does not work 8 hours per day every day. If you look at the next activity, that is research, you might find that this task is also scheduled only 4 hours per day, but you might find that this task is scheduled more as per your task calendar rather than the resource calendar. The reason is because the resource who is assigned to this particular task is working during night shift, but we have asked this task to be scheduled using the morning calendar. So these are all the several options which you just need to remember when you are trying to configure calendars. So a few more options which you just need to remember is, though we have 3 types of calendar called the project calendar, the resource calendar and the task calendar, all of them are based on a repository of calendars called as base calendar. So when you say base calendar, it is more location specific. So if you look at the base calendars in this project, I can go to the project ribbon and I can click on the change working time. You can see there are different calendars that are listed here. The first 3 calendars is what I generally call as a base calendar. You can even see the label called as base calendar. So base calendar generally represents the working time of a location or a city, whereas the resource calendar is more specific to a particular individual. This resource is ideally based on one of the calendars. So you might find the resource I is based on the standard calendar, but he might have his own working time. So whether you are going for a base calendar or a resource calendar, there is always an option available on the bottom where you might want to change their working time. For example, if you look at the resource I and I want to say this resource working time is going to be different. So the way to do it is, you might find that the working time is 8 to 12, okay? And in case if I just wanted to change it on selected days, you might want to make use of the exceptions tab. On the exceptions tab, you can set any details about the calendar that is against the work weeks. For example, let's say on 10th of September, I want to say this resource is working from 8 to 12, 1 to 5. So I can go to the exceptions tab and I can just give a different working time. For example, if I say different working time, and I can select that particular row and I can click on details. On details, it will bring you a dialog where you have an option to say whether the day is a non-working day or a working day. If I say a working day, you have an option to say it is 8 to 12 and it is 1 to 5. Okay, so you can give specific days. On specific days, you can give the working time and the working non-working days also. And you can also have a recurrence pattern associated with it. This is ideally, I can say, a highlighting feature when you're talking about calendars, because all of us do have a very common requirement where we would like to say certain days or holidays across all the months or across all the years, right? So you would ideally make use of this recurrence pattern. For example, if I say 10th of September, we are having this as the working time, and this happens every month. So I can just say monthly, I can say the day 10th of every month, and it should end after, let's say, 12 months. Okay, so this will allow you to ensure that you have a pattern associated with it, and naturally it is much more easy to maintain it now, because tomorrow when the working time ideally changes, you don't need to make multiple changes in your project. You just need to go to your exceptions and you just need to change your recurrence pattern or your work week here. So as you can see, 10th has been set as a different working time, whereas 11th, if you observe, the working time is still as per your work weeks only. If I just navigate to the next month, you can see every 10th, right? The previous month, and I can say, yeah, September, October, November, all the 10th of every month, the working time has ideally be changed as per what we need. So whether we are making use of a base calendar or a resource calendar, there are two options available for us. The work weeks allows you to change the default working time of your weekdays. But if you want to set exceptions, like you want to have a different working time, or you want to have a holiday or a vacations to be factored into the calendar, make use of the exceptions tab for recording those details. So when you want to customize your working time, I recommend that go to the change